Hello everyone, my name is Audra and I'm currently living in Ulsan, South Korea. Usually I just post videos under Subway Lady of my 2 and 3-year-olds because they're just too cute. So of course they're really cute, singing the Itsy Bitsy Spider, the ABC song, all that stuff. But today I figured I'd do something that might be a little bit more helpful to people who are considering living in Korea. First thing is that it's a great opportunity if you're thinking about doing it. Do it. I've very rarely heard anything bad about it, so it's a really great opportunity. But today I'm going to teach you how to use chopsticks. If you're somebody who does not know how to use chopsticks and you move to Korea, you might be in a little bit of trouble. So today we're going to use chopsticks, and there is a difference between Korean chopsticks and Japanese or Chinese chopsticks. Now, what you're probably used to seeing either in the United States, United Kingdom, anywhere else, you're probably used to seeing chopsticks like these. They are wood, they are round, they're quite big actually. I didn't realize this, but they're quite large chopsticks. But they're very lightweight. They're easy to maneuver in your hand because they are quite large. But Korean chopsticks are a little bit different. You use the same kind of technique when using them, but they are different. First of all, they're metal, and second of all, they are flat, and they are much shorter than regular, with what we would be used to. They're about an inch or so, a little more than an inch maybe, shorter. So the way they feel in your hand, even if you are an experienced chopstick user, they will feel a little bit different than what you're probably used to. It took me a couple of hours to get used to them because I'm used to having this big thing in my hand, and usually when you look at them, they're really completely different. So, first of all, the best way for me to explain how to use chopsticks is you're going to have half of your hand not moving, half of your hand moving. If you're used to this, Star Trek, the we come in peace kind of thing. When you lift your hand this way, your thumb, pinky, and ring finger, these are your stable fingers. They're not going to move. These fingers are going to be the ones that move. So first, what you're going to do is you're going to take your hand, just lay it in the webbing, first chopstick. Very easy. Not much to it. You're going to use how much is going to be coming out the top of your hand, depending on how it feels. I usually use a little bit coming out the top of my hand. I know people who go almost halfway down. It just depends on the feeling in your hand and how long you've been practicing. So, and take it like this in your hand, and hold on to it. You're going to take your hand, you're going to curve it down. Now, I'm doing this, my thumb this way because I'm showing it to you, but you've got here, you can either use it here with your ring finger and stabilize it, or what I do is going to be in between your pinky and your ring finger. You're going to have it stable. It's not going to move. These fingers do not move. They're your stable fingers. So you go around. If you try to make it really flat, it's not going to work very well. So you've got to curve it over just a little bit, like this. Just a little bit. Second one. You're going to come over here, right between the first knuckle and, right between your first knuckle and right where the finger comes off the hand. Thrust it in. Make sure the tips kind of come together and twisting quite nicely right there. Okay, and roll your fingers. Now you've got this finger here, right here. Okay, your thumb's going to come down, and your other fingers, the other two fingers, your mover fingers, are going to come down on top. So, now, for the most part, your middle finger is going to be holding on to the actual moving chopstick. And this finger is just kind of going to rest on it. Gives you a little bit more support and a little bit more control. So, it's really difficult to show it this way, because then I can't see if I'm doing it right. So that's it. Basically, remember, take your first chopstick into the webbing of your hand. It goes across this. Rest it either on your ring finger or in between the two. I go in between the two, just like so. Second one, between first knuckle right in the middle. Make sure the tips come together, kind of resting it on the tips, like this. So it's going to rest. This is really difficult. Anyway, so they're going to rest. So you've got your finger here, your staple finger. Your middle finger comes down on top, the other one rests. And here you have it. Pretty simple. And then you just move your middle finger up and down, and you grab a hold. Now, if you're left-handed, I know some of you are probably going, oh, I'm left-handed. It's the same exact principle. My co-teacher is a foreigner also. He's left-handed, and when he uses chopsticks, he uses the same technique. It's in the same place, except for instead of resting in between like this, between his middle and his ring finger, he just uses his ring finger only. And so he comes in this way, and it's something. I'm not left-handed. This is really difficult. I should probably practice it. But it's like this. So you can kind of see it's the same thing. But I'm really not that great at it. So, anyway, that's how you use Korean chopsticks. And happy eating!